Welcome back. In today's video, I will talk about curiosities about hedgehogs. Take a few minutes of your time to learn the purpose of this video clip and how the information presented can help you. First of all, I have a question equals are you ready? If your answer is yes, then let's get started equals enjoy watching. Hedgehogs have an estimated 5,000 to 7,000 quills, each of which is actually a modified hair filled with keratin. A single hedgehog can have up to 44 muscles dedicated exclusively to manipulating the quills, allowing them to raise them in different directions depending on the threat. Large blue diamond hedgehog quills, a flexible armor in miniature. Hedgehogs, small nocturnal mammals known for their adorable appearance and reserved behavior, are endowed with one of the most effective and ingenious forms of defense in the animal kingdom, quills. Although at first glance they look like simple sharp spines, each quill is actually a modified hair, reinforced with keratin, the same protein that makes up nails and hair in humans. An adult hedgehog can have between 5,000 and 7,000 of these quills, covering its back and sides, in a protective network that functions as a true biological armor. Large blue diamond. The structure of the quills, light, but extremely resistant. Although they seem dangerous, hedgehog quills are not poisonous and do not break off easily, like those of porcupines. On the contrary, they are amazingly light and elastic, but rigid enough to prevent the penetration of a predator's fangs or claws. Each quill has a tubular shape, hollow inside, which gives them an excellent weight-to-strength ratio. This natural design allows hedgehogs to carry a large amount of quills without being burdened, thus maintaining their agility and mobility. Large blue diamond. A muscular system dedicated solely to quills. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect is that a hedgehog doesn't just carry its quills, but actively controls them, almost like mobile defensive tools. Around each quill are small specialized muscles, and in total, a hedgehog's body contains up to 44 muscles dedicated solely to manipulating the quills. This complex muscular system allows them to raise or flatten the quills in different areas of their body, depending on the direction of the threat. This allows hedgehogs to react selectively, directing their defenses to the most vulnerable part. Large blue diamond. The spiky ball mechanism, a masterpiece of self-defense. When it senses imminent danger, the hedgehog activates an additional set of muscles, which allows it to roll up completely into a perfectly spherical ball, with the quills pointing outwards. This quick and effective gesture makes it almost impossible for predators to reach the sensitive parts of the body, the face, belly, and limbs that are hidden inside this self-defense structure. It is a passive but highly deterrent mechanism, effective against a wide range of attackers, from foxes to birds of prey. Large blue diamond quills, indicators of health and emotional state. Hedgehog quills are not only a shield, they can also reflect the animal's health and mood. A stressed, sick, or dehydrated hedgehog may lose quills, and a sparse or irregular distribution may indicate a dermatological or nutritional problem. Also, the direction in which the quills are oriented, their position, raised, relaxed, or quivering, can give clues about the hedgehog's alert or relaxed state, providing valuable information to those who care for or study them. Large blue diamond. An adaptation with ancient evolutionary roots. Hedgehog quills did not appear by chance, they are the result of millions of years of evolution. The ancestors of hedgehogs, small insectivorous mammals that lived in exposed environments, needed a form of passive protection from larger and faster predators. The transformation of hairs into quills is a remarkable example of an evolutionary adaptation that has survived through the ages precisely because of its efficiency. Large blue diamond. Between defense and communication. Although quills are primarily defensive, they can also have secondary roles in tactile communication and even thermoregulation. When hedgehogs approach each other, the movements of the quills can be a subtle language of warning or tolerance. In addition, in some cases, the quills can function as a barrier against heat loss, providing an additional degree of thermal insulation, an important advantage for hibernating animals. Large blue diamond spikes in research and biomimetics. The structure of hedgehog spikes has attracted the interest of researchers in the field of biomimetics, the branch that studies nature-inspired solutions for technological applications. Experiments have been conducted to replicate the architecture of the spikes in the design of resistant, lightweight and flexible materials, such as modern armor, sports protective cushions or even architectural structures. Large blue diamond: of balance between vulnerability and defense. Despite their impressive defenses, hedgehogs remain fragile animals, sensitive to stress and environmental factors. Their spikes give them an enormous passive advantage, but they do not make them invincible. In the face of new modern threats, road traffic, habitat loss, pesticides, even thousands of spikes cannot guarantee survival. That is why, in many countries, hedgehogs are protected by law and considered indicators of ecosystem health.